Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DENWOOD. My name is Den. I'll be your host. Welcome to DENWOOD. Today we are going to tell you the 10 most underrated YouTubers of 2019. Has that been done yet? I don't care. Nobody knows though, so we're gonna do it anyway. We've pined over this list for hours and hours and hours until we've come up with the best list you will ever see. So just stay tuned and we will get right into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are going to begin this list, this most impressive, amazing list, the best list on YouTube, I might say. This is the 10 most underrated YouTubers on the platform. First thing is we're going to start with one of my favorite YouTubers ever. For some reason, I don't know how it happened, but he just crept up on me. Number 10, we have Boogie2988. Yes, he's got a huge subscriber base. Yes, he probably makes a good amount of money. Everybody who goes on YouTube should know who Boogie2988 is. He is a genuine human being, and he just really opens his heart for everybody to see on YouTube. He goes through his struggles on YouTube, and he's just one of the most genuine people I think I've ever seen on the platform. So for that, even though he's got a big subscriber base of 4,584,210 subscribers, he made my list of the most underrated YouTubers of 2019. In 9th place, CodeBullet. He makes these videos of AI that he creates on his own. He creates little video games and he gives them some form of AI so they could learn to either play a video game or get through some sort of obstacles on their own without having been taught. He's a very, very smart guy. And although that sounds like boring YouTube content, it's really not, because he's hilarious. This dude's gonna go far. He has a huge subscriber base of 1,310,496 subscribers, which is a lot, but I feel he's severely underrated with his talent, with his just comic stylings, and his content overall. I think you need to watch out for this guy. He's a contender for sure. Number 8, Polymatter. Sounds crazy. This is a channel that does historical and cultural and tech videos with kind of infographics, with like cartoons that they painstakingly create in order to give you the history lesson or the cultural lesson of the day. It seems like there's a lot of people behind this channel. They have 778,685 subscribers, but the content is just sheer genius. It is really well thought out, really well written, and just the work it takes to put these infographic cartoons behind each video is just 100% phenomenal. This is the kind of content that needs to be on television, not just YouTube. So number 8, we have Polymatter. Make sure to subscribe to them. And in 7th place, we have Ichiban Moto. I have no idea what's up with this channel. I recently fell into Ichiban Moto while I was trying to restore a motorcycle, and I was looking for all the hints I possibly could, and I came onto this channel, and I was taking genuine input from the videos on this channel until way too late in the game I found out that a lot of it's a farce. I think there's a mad genius behind Ichiban Moto. He goes into restoring different motorcycle parts, and he uses these very rudimentary tools. He will have a pair of clipping scissors that he uses to cut metal with. It's really, really funny if you're in on the joke. If you're not in on the joke, like I wasn't before, it's a little heartbreaking to realize that you're a moron that didn't get the joke the entire time. But Ichiban Moto, super funny channel, and if you're into fixing bikes, like, this guy is the guy to go. So make sure you give them a subscribe. Ichiban Moto, they are in 7th place. Number 6, John's Arcade. Man, I don't know what it is about this guy, but when it comes, again, to genuine people on YouTube, just like Boogie2988, this guy has my vote. I mean, if I could put him higher on the list, I would, but we've kind of just based this off of who really deserves to be there versus the amount of subscribers versus content. But here's another really genuine person on YouTube. This guy goes and collects arcade machines that are defunct, broken, destroyed. He gets them at a cheap price, and then he restores them by hand. He figures out the electronics. He figures out how to do the restoration work, and he does excellent work. He even restored this very classic historical video game, one of the first production video games of all time, and it brought back a piece of real, true gaming history. Everyone should subscribe to John's Arcade. He's got about 44,000 subscribers. He could use a lot more. Hook this guy up. He is severely underrated. John's Arcade. And number 5, we have Wheezy Waiter. Wheezy Waiter is another just classic YouTuber. And again, a really honestly good human being. You want to support these kind of people. They're just genuine and great people. But he's actually quite talented. He seems like a mad genius. His videos are funny. They're hilarious. They're interesting. He's very well spoken. Wheezy Waiter's been around YouTube since the beginning, pretty much, for many years, and he's really carved out a good place for himself. But I still think he's somebody that everybody should know. Like, this dude needs his own TV show. He really does. He is pure genius. Check him out, Wheezy Waiter. He's got 876,000 subscribers. Give him another one. And number 4, we have Zach Hampel. Zach Hampel is a weird dude. He really is. But he's really smart for what he's been able to do with the platform and to build a career off such a niche thing that people just don't really do. I really respect Zach Hampel. And again, I don't know, maybe this list should have been the 10 most genuine people on YouTube. Maybe it's both. But again, he is so severely underrated. He may not be the funniest guy sometimes. Sometimes he is. And he's a little bit weird. But he does these baseball videos where he goes to just about every baseball park every year. And he catches baseballs in the crowd. He teaches people how to catch baseballs in the crowd. And he's made a living off of going to baseball games and catching fly balls and foul balls and home runs. He's written a bunch of books. He's very smart. He's really good at what he does. And he is the guy that essentially invented ball hawking and bringing it to the mainstream. You know, if you like baseball, he's got some of the best content on the internet for baseball. Just a good dude. Zach Campbell, subscribe to him. Number 3, Daniel Iverton, aka Slopes Game Room. Daniel Iverton has some of the best video gaming content on the internet. He's currently sitting at 110,000 subscribers. Well, 110,718 to be exact. Subscribe to him now. He has got some of the best history of gaming on his channel. He does these really good videos about Kickstarter, like here's one right here. 4 stupid Kickstarter gaming controllers. They're pretty hilarious.
I've decided to look at really weird and obviously bad game controllers too. But
he goes really in depth to his knowledge about gaming, his history of gaming, the characters. His videos are top notch, bar none. If you're really into gaming and you really like that type of content, he deserves way more than 110,000 subscribers. Subscribe to him now. He is 3rd on my list of 2019's most underrated YouTubers. You really need to check him out. He's great. Number 2 on my list is Exurbia. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Exurbia, but it's spelled E-X-U-R-B, the number 1 A. Man, this guy is a genius and a poet. His videos are some of the most diverse and interesting content. This guy just knows how to put words together to be hilarious and poetic. And I just don't know if he has an equal.
So you've just invented time travel. Well done, you clever little sausage. Let's go back and fix human history then. Before you leave though, why not pack a suitcase? But what to take? Well, obviously shoes, toiletries, clothes, and depending on how your time machine works, how about a fucking spacesuit? Because if your time machine works like a teleporter, what do you think is going to happen when you push the go button? Let's say you want to pop just 5 hours back in time to breakfast. Well, the Earth is orbiting the Sun at about 67,000 miles an hour. So you're not going to materialize at the kitchen table, you're going to materialize where the kitchen table will be in 5 hours, meaning the Earth is now 335,000 miles behind you. You doink.
He's got a really great subscribership of 1,176,487 subscribers, but I still feel like everybody needs to know who this guy is. I've done some research, and apparently he is an author. He's written a few books that are on Amazon. I suggest you go find them. They are still under his name, Exerbia, spelled with a 1 instead of an I. And I really suggest just watching and listening to some of these videos. They're pure genius. Videos like Unlimited Rice Pudding, or You Probably Don't Exist, or my favorite, Instructions for a Happy Life. And the number 1 most underrated YouTuber of 2019 is Kitboga. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Kitboga is hilarious.
Can you show my PC, Bob?
Can you cancel my subscription now? That would be great.
Yes, madam. We will cancel your subscription.
I have to get my VCR repaired too, because I just found a bunch of old family videos, and I'd really like to see those, but I don't have a VCR that's working anymore.
We've been on the phone for almost an hour with these refund scammers, a bunch of guys who pretend to be working with the Microsoft refund department, which doesn't actually exist. They've accomplished nothing. They're starting to get really, really angry, and they want me to download TeamViewer, which is the next part of their script. I'm purposely pretending like I have no idea what they're saying, and it gets crazy.
This is the guy who single-handedly brought to the forefront of society the idea of scamming back phone scammers. Like, I believe he is one of the first guys that started doing this on the internet. He live streams every day, I think on Twitch. Maybe he does it here on YouTube as well, but he also just puts his videos up on YouTube. He does voices, he has voice changers. He keeps these phone scammers on the telephone for like 4 hours sometimes, and is just acting non-stop with hilarity and wasting their time so they're not out ripping off your grandmother. He's not only doing a service for the public, but he's also creating super good entertainment. Subscribe to Kitboga. He gets the number 1 ranking of the 2019's most underrated YouTubers, and he's definitely earned it. There you have it, folks. That is our list. 2019's most underrated YouTubers. Go check them out. Please subscribe and follow all those dudes. Some really good, genuine people. I watch them daily, and I really, really appreciate their content. I hope you will too. Thanks again for being here. Thanks again for being a part of this video. Thank you for visiting DENWOOD. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little notification button down below. I'm going to try and get as much content to you as possible from this day going forward, and I hope you like what I'm doing. I know I'll get better. I'm probably a little rusty right now, but it'll get good. I love you. Thanks for being here. Peace out.